Hello everyone and welcome to this month's PyLadies. This month we have 2 speakers, but before we do that I'm going to go through some announcements. So first of all, I'd like to thank our community partners, Coding Grace, for providing Zoom so our speakers can actually give their presentations. Imagi Labs, who were our guest speakers in January this year. They've given us a discount code that you can use on their products on their online store. And of course, which I've left out in previous months and previous meetups, is the Python Software Foundation, who has been covering our meetup fees for PyLadies Dublin. And of course, PyLadies as well, who's always in the background. Great support. If you haven't joined their Slack group, they have a Slack group. So our main event this evening, we have 2 talks. We have first one by Liting on Multimedia Retrieval in Lifelogging, and the second one is by Chenyang on sentiment analysis enhanced by user and product context. So this is our schedule. Maybe I should really put the schedule before this, just come think of it. So if everyone has a cup of tea and coffee, or you just run off now while I do my announcements, once that's done, I will switch over to Liting, who will give her talk, followed by Chenyang. And then if there's any kind of questions, we can ask either after each talk or after the talks. So it depends on how much time we have left over. And then we wrap up for 6:30. And the announcements, as per usual, we are looking for speakers. But if you want to either support us or want to host our next PyLadies, you can drop us an email at dublin@PyLadies.com. So in other news, PajamaConf is back. Chuck just announced it and there's a blog post about it. And the conference itself is on December 4th. It's a 24-hour event. You can wear your pajamas or nighties or whatever, or onesies, and chill and enjoy the talks. You can even give your talks in your jammies. And they are looking for talks. So their call for proposals are now open. Don't worry. This announcement page I will share on our meetup page, which is here. If you go, this month's one is September. I'll share it in the comments here, and I'll also send a post-event message, and I'll include that link as well. The next one is Google Developer Group DevFest, UK and Ireland. Their event in November. They're also looking for talks. The deadline for that is the end of this month. So if you're interested in speaking at that, submit your talk. I mentioned earlier that I am looking for speakers. Because it's September already, time has flown. So as before, we won't be running December meetup. So we've only got October and November left this year. So 2 more meetups. Next month is going to be exciting. It's going to be more of an international flavor. We will be partnering with PyLadies Paris. So we have a speaker on our side, but and they have a speaker on their side. But I'm open to have another speaker for October, or if you prefer to speak in November, do submit your talk. There's this type form here that you can submit your talk details. I leave this in every month. PyLadies is on Dev2. It's kind of a blogging platform where you can post articles and find and share cool things. There's lots of cool tips and stuff from other developers of all different types of languages. So I'm there. Chuck, who runs PajamaConf, is also there. And so is the other awesome person, which is Lais. She's also on Dev2. So if you're also on that, let me know and I can add you to the list and I can follow you as well. And we're also looking for content. PyLadies has an active group. There is an organization there. Our next PyLadies, I mentioned this again. I need to update this. This is PyLadies Dublin in collaboration with PyLadies Paris. So I will update this, but it's already updated in the events in Meetup. So you go to our Meetup. So you can see here, I just made this live just today, just announced it. So PyLadies Dublin with PyLadies Paris. Details are coming soon, and it'll be happening October 19th. And Python Ireland, their October meetup is on October 13th. More information via their site, python.ie, or on Meetup. Their RSVPs open generally a week or two, I think a week before the event. And other diversity and tech events, if you're interested, Women in Code Belfast, they have an early morning coffee kind of meetup at 8 in the morning till 9. And then there's other diversity and tech events through the listings I made via this link. And if I'm missing any events, let me know and I'll add to that list as well and share with others. So I've there's a resources section that I put in my previous announcements. So I've tidied that up a little bit for this month. And if there's any other resources, share them with me and I'll add them here as well. So there's a beginner section for those who's looking to learning more about Python, and for those who have done the 101 in a Python, what's next. I've put there's the post beginner section here, and you can do challenges like Exorcism or on PyBytes and Project Euler. And then there's other resources, general resources, like from Python Discord has a great resource page. And if you find of any other hostings, which is for your, Django side, whatnot, there's not that many out there besides. So we can just let me know and I update this list. And there's newsletter section as well. If you find interesting stuff, let me know. And of course, there's an online community. So I mentioned PyLadies Slack earlier. There is a big, huge Python Discord server that you can join. And if you're into electronics, MicroPython or CircuitPython, specific CircuitPython, you can join the Adafruit Discord server if you're into the makery, electronic side of things. So let's so back to the main event, which will be our first speaker, Multimedia Retrieval and Lifelogging by Liting. So what I'll do is now I'll switch to intermission scene, so she gets a chance to set up, and then yeah, I'll see you in a second.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for Vicky's introduction. And I want to introduce myself first. And my name is Liting Zhou. Currently, I'm a postdoc researcher in school computing at Dublin City University. And today, the topic I will talk is multimedia retrieval in lifelogging. I think lifelogging, this concept, most people is not so familiar with it because it's not very popular to in public world. And because nowadays we have a lot of content, like our experience data, like phone data, or like work, like a MacBook, what you used and the time you used and what browser you used, and also like some Fitbit data. It's all sensor data recorded by digital device. And I think currently all this is based on Lifelog, because the definition of lifelog, it is form of pervasive computing consisting of unified digital record of the totality of individuals' experience. It is captured multimodally through digital sensor, like I showed in previous picture, and also like some feedback sensors, and store them permanently as a personal multimedia archive. That's lifelog. So why we use that? Why we use lifelog? Because the use lifelog application we want to deploy, it is based on we want to offer a platform to help people to recall more memories from their previous record data or their from their brain. Because like lifelog data record, it includes some first view vision data. It includes some brain attention, hearing, speech, and biometric data we recorded. And all we want to extract from this a lot of data. What we want to get is the insight, how we can discover the insight in this data. That we then, after we get insight, we will just offer this to users to support their memory recall. And because life experience data is huge, it's very huge archive. So we offer lifelog. It is individual that have a platform for many aspects of life experience. They have activities, experience, behavior, information, biometrics. This huge volume of data captured passively, captured you can see every day or timely, maybe some images captured per second. And then after they record it, they can submit or automatically submit to the platform. And the platform can help them to view them, and the users also can choose who or what they can access it. And the dataset currently we're connected, include some visual data. We use autographer or narrative to record image per 2 seconds. And also for activities, we use My App to record the location, the GPS data. And some biometric data includes the blood pressure or sugar, like blood sugar level. This dataset is also recorded by our lifelogger. And some informations about the digital writing, and also like some music what lifelogger listened to before. All these types of data are connected. And also based on the connected data set, we used some current state-of-the-art technical to extract the enhanced features, like some concept features extract from the images, and some like using some automatic speech recognition tools to extract the total speech conversation content inside. And also for some interaction, stress recognition, this is all we extracted as enhanced features. And here I list the structure of datasets we connected. And because a lifelog can end up looking something like this entire structure of XML files. And with continuous streaming of time-aligned multimodal data, you can see from this structure of the data, it includes image we captured, it include some categories or JSR or heart rate. This is all belongs to biometric data collected. And based on this data we connected, and here is the image. You can back to see we have the image path. And here is list six images. And our lifelogger use their narrative to record what they can see. And this record directly from first view. And after we get all the data, and we will choose some topic. Like if you want to find the moment when the user, okay, it's me, when I has had a dinner with some people, or I have drink with some people in a bar. And this is a topic because we want this platform can help us to search this topic. And previous work, they have a lot of people work on some ACAF extraction or ACAF search platform, and all the data is offered is human, is manually on a manual annotation, and it's not automatically work. So, and from we start on the baseline of search engine, we want to change it, the manual work to automatic. And previous the baseline of search engine, we think is about we have a lot of raw data, and then we use different technologies to extract the features from them. And after we get the visual features or text features, and then we just map them in the data before database, store in database. And in database, we will index all the dataset installed inside. Then we offer an interface for some new users to extract or to search what they want to search. And here I list on the right, they'll have a screenshot. It shows what tools we used for the object detection and object recognition. And this is because we use a Google Class automatically records, just to capture what the users, what the Lifelogger can see. And then it automatically detects what exists in the screenshot, in the in the image from the glasses. And for on the left of this slide, it is entire of some challenge we joined, and because we have some workshop and we released some dataset, we released some topics, and there are some participants just join inside and use their automatic retrieval method to detect results. And here is show, and there are some good results is over almost 0.5. And I also want to show you, and they also NTCIR Lifelog challenge page. Oh, I think there was a problem. I don't know why the browser can't be opened. So the link I will ask Wiki to offer that published on the website. And because less of challenge is we want to more participants can join us, can just build their manually, build their automatically retrieval system, and using our public and free dataset. And from here, because we use some 2D, we use some browsers, web browsers to do search work. And also we use some VR technology to search Lifelog images and Lifelog some other metadata. And here shows, here display some work of our researcher did. It is using some VR technical. And they also have image and location time, and then save them to Elasticsearch and API for some new users to use. And currently our work is all about web-based. It's on online platform to do that. And the technical we are use to extract some color and object and some OCR data from as a descriptor, and all images and also some metadata will save in the database as annotation of all the images and also metadata. And also, like if users type some text query in the search bar, it can directly encode the text query as embeddings, and then we see all the embeddings and some annotation in Elasticsearch. And after match that, we will return the dataset back to interface, and the other users or our Lifelogger can search and record their memory based on this platform and interface. And here I show a platform currently, it's not fully finished, but currently I can show the demo, tell you how to use this to search dataset stored in Lifelog. Oh, we just tested, but it has some problem with the link.
Maybe you can share the link with me, and I'll try and open it
on
my browser. Just so people can see it working. Let
me check.
Yeah, it was working before we went on. It happens, technical
it
things.
happens.
It's okay.
It's so strange. I don't know why my browser is. Oh, I think it's still not working. I will send this link to Vicky, and maybe Vicky can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap up your talk now? Take any see if there's any. I don't think there's any questions. Or do you want to see if you can get the link going in after when Chenyang's finishes his talk? Maybe you can come back with the demo when you have the link open. We can do that after as well.
Sorry, some problem with the we have tested. It was working. Yeah.
It's okay. We'll go to the next talk, and then when you have it loaded, we can come back with you again, and you can share it and with people. So what I'll do now is I'll just hit to intermission, and we'll set up the next speaker. Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Chenyang. So I'm currently doing research in natural language processing. I'm a PhD student at Dublin City University. Today, I'm going to be talking about some of my research work I'm recently doing. The main topic is about sentiment analysis, and today's presentation is titled Sentiment Analysis Enhanced by User and Product Context, which is work that I presented in the 28th International Conference on Computational Linguistics, but I also changed some of the slides in order to make it more technical, add some code pieces into the slides. So okay, I'm just started. So let me first introduce some of the backgrounds. So sentiment analysis is defined as classified sentiment expressed by a piece of text. Usually the piece of text is a review, and sentiment is can be positive or negative, or even more fine-grained, very positive or very negative, or neutral. Give two examples. The left one, this restaurant serves very delicious food, 5 stars. This reviews it can be a positive review since it conveys very good information from the customer who wrote this review. And the right one on the right side ultimately feels empty and unsatisfying, as swallowing communing waffle without wine. This is a negative review. So it gives us very it feels unsatisfying about the product it reviews. So with these two examples and the simple definition, we go to the special kind of sentiment analysis. This is with user and product information, which means we have not only the text, the review text, but also user and product IDs. But actually, the ID means we don't know who they are. We just have a string identifier to identify the user and product, like A1, B5 is it's nothing has nothing to do with the real identity. How do we make use of such information that the reviews from a given user will reflect their word choices when convening opinion? Because a user would have its own style of narrative or writing customs like word choices. So we could get some information from the reviews they have written, like they always use good or great or some such very simple words to express their sentiments, opinion. But some of the other users would use different words to convey their opinion. And also for product, a product would also have many reviews, and those reviews would have similar or same opinionated words to refer to that product Okay, come to a very more concrete example that I use this diagram to express to describe this kind of sentiment analysis task, that the user has all the reviews written by this user, and also a product will also have a group of reviews associated with this product. Given a review written by the user, a certain user, and towards a certain product, we have not only the review text itself, but also we have just two extra information. We know who wrote this review, and we know what this review is about. There's two information. Sorry. Those two information is that for some users, great. The use great is good. It means a positive or even a very positive sentiment. But for some of the other users, it's not good. It may not be good enough, and even it could be sarcastic. It means it conveys a negative sentiment. So this information is the information from user side is quite important for predicting the sentiment of text. Also, the information from the product side is also important because towards the same product, the users would tend to use similar words or narrative style to describe this product, to convey their sentiment, to convey their opinion. Like if we write reviews for restaurants, we always evaluate its food, its drink, its staff service, something like that. But if we want to write review for a camera, the narrative is different. We say something about the lens, maybe the price, and also the product service, something like that. So just two extra information are important and useful when predicting the sentiment. Like for this, we have the review text information and plus two extra information from user side and product side. We input this to a sentiment classification model and we get the final prediction. And this is important for the business because we have sentiment model, we have sentiment analysis model. We could use it for decision making. We know what customers like and dislike so that the customer experience could be improved based on those findings from sentiment analysis model. Okay, we go to the methodology, but how we achieve this, using these two extra information from user side and product side. Firstly, there are 2 points I have to say that we use neural networks model, which is obviously a machine learning model. Each user and product are represented and initialized as an embedding vector. It's a real value dense continuous vector, but it's usually called embedding vectors, embeddings. This is about some terms in machine learning, especially in deep learning. If you don't have such background, it's okay. I'll just describe the central idea of it. So how we achieve this is that we first have encoder. You can see there we input the document text into the encoder, and we obtain document vectors in step 1. In step 2, we pre-decide each user and product are represented as vectors. So we use the user and the product associated with this review to gather information from document vectors through the attention function. Then we fuse this two information into the representation vector of a document in step 3. Then in step 4, we pass it to a classification layer to get a sentiment label. Finally, the most important step is how we make use of the extra information from user side and product side. We incrementally add current biased information about user and product. We incrementally add to the corresponding user and product embeddings. By doing so, we make use of the information of the historical reviews of a user and the product. Okay, this is how we achieve the details. Some of the details how we achieve this is mostly matrix multiplication and nonlinear activation function. If you we won't spend too much time on it since it's our equations. And this corresponds to the previous slide, to the slides, and we encode document. We get user and product information. We fuse this user information, product information into the representation vector document. Then we update user and product matrix, the most important step in our model. Okay, I show you some of the code, our model. This is a training process. Since we use machine learning model, we use stochastic range length with mini batch to train our neural network model. You can see here we have training data loader, we have an optimizer, we have a loss function. Since we are doing classification problems, so we use cross entropy loss. You can see here this is a batch, and we input it to the model, and we compute the loss function. We use the loss function to compute the loss. Then we backpropagate the loss to all the parameters of the model. When we this is an iterative process. We update the parameters step by step. So I'll show you the what's inside the model. So how the process batch. This is what's inside the model. We have a model function called forward. We input the document into the forward function, and it outputs the probability distribution over all labels. You can see here, this is computational process of the, it's actually how we implement that. And also, I also highlight the most important step, and our central idea how we achieve this. We add, you can see here, we add the previous embeddings with the new embeddings passed from the last step, and we use no gradient function, and we just copy added embeddings into the embedding matrix of user and product. So this is how we achieve this incrementally add. Okay, I'll just show you the experimental results. We used 3 datasets: IMDb, YEP 30, and YEP 40. You can see here the DB has 10 classes, and the YEP datasets have 5 classes. They have documents associated with users and products. The experiment setup is shown below. We use BERT model from Hugging Face, which is also a very famous library for deep neural networks, especially for transformers. Okay, the experimental results show that we achieved the highest performance compared with previous baseline models, especially on the IMDb dataset. Sorry, on the YEP datasets, because you can see here our model outperforms previous SOTA. Here are UPM with very large margin. It outperforms all the previous, like BERT, with substantially with a very large margin, with accuracy and in squared error. And also we did some analysis, like low resource analysis. We select whose user and the product have very few reviews, which means a user who only wrote like 1 or 2 a few reviews in the last in all time periods, and also the same for products. So we select such reviews and prove that our model achieves very high performance compared with a BERT model, which that proves the effectiveness of our methods. And come to the conclusion that we propose a neural network sentiment analysis model that we explicitly make use of our historical reviews from given user and product to improve the sentiment analysis model. Also, the experimental results show that our model achieves the state-of-the-art performance. At the very last, I would like to share with you something that I learned about PyTorch. PyTorch is a Python-based library for machine learning, especially designed for deep neural networks. So in the training process, I strongly recommended using distributed data parallel instead of data parallel. Since data parallel is much slower due to its internal designation. That will speed up the training time, at least 20%. So it's very large boost. Also use distributed data parallel. It's more fast. And second one is to add the variable values involved in the computation graph before backpropagation. So this is a thing I learned in our code. You can see here. We added the value. We added the embedding value after the backpropagation. Since the backpropagation is here, so we added it here. We got in the next step. So this is important. If we don't do this, error would be triggered, and the training process will be paused. And the last one is I think that using half precision float in training and inference is more efficient without hurting the performance, since it could save memory usage and boost running speed of model. That's the things I learned about PyTorch. I think that could be useful for those who are interested in training deep neural network model using PyTorch. And that's all. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, you can just say to me. Okay.
That's great. So you can unshare your slides. Thanks, Chenyang, and thanks, Liting. So I've got the I got my browser open with your demo, Liting. Or do you have yours open as well? Do you want to share your screen?
I think,
I am on mute. Sorry, I have two mic mutes that I need to put on. One on Zoom and one on VS. I said so. What I meant to say was I can share my screen with the demo, or you think you can do it if you have it loaded in your side. Maybe you want to share it. Or I can be the guinea pig and you tell me what to click on and type. It's either way, it's good. Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay. Could I share it to try it first?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can see it.
Yeah, great. And you will tell me when I can start to talk.
Oh, you can do it now. We're all just live.
Oh, great.
This is like after the talk, so this is like whatever you need to demo, it's fine.
Great. And because in my previous presentation, I don't know, horrible things happened. I can't click the link can open it. And now, okay, I try, because what I want to show always is that because the NTCIR 16 lifelog 4 task is ongoing. So, and we offer some data sets, and if you are from organization, and or you can organize just fill the organization grid form and also individual grid gridman form. And after you get account, you can download all these data sets. The link have published here, and the data set includes some images and some metadata as I described in my slides, and it has some biometric data, has some activity data, and also has some audio data. And also they offer some visual concepts extract using bottom-up model. And if you also can extract visual features based on what model you will choose. Okay, this is the description of NTCIR 16, the website. And if you're interested in that, you can directly just register here. You also can contact me. And another one I want to show is a demo of currently the search engine built based on the Lifelog dataset. And currently, like, you can just search like the topic we described, have drink in a bar, and then you can get all the images is related to the search topic, and can show a man is like have drink in a bar, and it's also on the app. On the top is show the events, because all the images is divide into different events based on the event segmentation. And also can screen see all the entire event from start and to the end. The person is having drinking in a bar. And and also like you can search any topic you want. And also you can see from the map, it will show where your activity part the most time the user, this Lifelog or user is stayed in Dublin. And also, like, if you can see in Dublin, most time in Dublin Center or sometimes in Lucan, it's just an entire map to navigate which most location the user was located. And this is just an entire platform help our Lifelogger and the user to record their memory. Yeah, that's all. I have finished the description of the website.
Awesome. Yeah, it works. Brilliant.
Finally.
I don't know if there's any, I didn't see any questions coming in from live chat. But that's okay, because if anyone has any questions after playing back through the videos, I have the comments turned off. So, but if anyone has any questions, they can email me at dublin@PyLadies.com, and I can send them on to Liting and Chenyang as well. And then I'll update the announcements page that I had earlier on. That Notion page, I can update with questions and the answers, so people will see it as well afterwards. So I suppose with 10 minutes ago, it's okay. We get to wrap early, I suppose. Oh, let me see. Sorry, Chenyang has dropped out and coming back in again. Excuse me while I let him back in. I'll just wait for Chenyang to come on. As I was saying, that there's no questions from the live chat, but that is okay. I've asked people if they have questions, they can email dublin@PyLadies.com, and I will send them on to both of you. And I'll update that announcements page that I went through earlier this evening with the question and your answers, so people can actually view them afterwards as well. And I'll post that link onto the Meetup page, onto this YouTube page as well, so people have access, and the post Meetup events kind of email to everyone who's RSVP'd. So but I would like to say thank you both for your time to give us talk on the cool stuff that you're doing. I don't know why when I was out in DCU, I should have tapped more of you to come along and give talks at PyLadies. Like, there's so many of you. And then last year obviously went out the window, but hopefully thanks to Liting for inviting and spreading the word out around the Insight Center to, it's Insight, right? I'm getting this right, Insight, because there's two of them out there in DCU. So to Insight to for speakers to come along this to PyLadies and sharing what you're researching and the projects that you're doing, all the cool kind of innovation that you're doing. But yeah, have you, like, so I suppose turn it around, have you had any weird questions on the projects and the research projects that you're doing? Like, say Lifelogging, what I saw with the glasses, and the most recent one I can think of mine was Facebook with the Ray-Ban glasses and the problems with, so what is so do people feel like there's privacy issues? I know it's kind of diverging away from what you're doing, or is that part of it? Or because it's Lifelogging, you're like recording everything you're doing, so.
And because like there's a very big challenge. It is currently we have no enough Lifelog datasets, because Lifelogger should record all the datasets about your experience. You need some biometric, your blood pressure, and also your location, also first view images. And when I started my PhD, I remember there has 3 Lifeloggers can and they want to share their experience or data with us. And currently, like, we want more people can join inside. Yeah, because it's also some privacy problem and their GDPR. But yeah, just I think it's still a big challenge for us. If we want to continue research on Lifelog, we need more Lifelogger can share their data with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So besides the NTCIR page, is that where people go if they're interested? Besides the research, is that where they also, if they want to take part in Lifelogging, do they go through that site, or is there like a call for Lifeloggers? Join getting influencers on board or something like that and get them to do Lifelogging.
Both are okay. If you want to become a Lifelogger, we can offer you some digital device and like Fitbit or like some autographer narrative with a camera to record some images.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be Lifelogger, and we were happy to collaborate with you. And if you want to do some research on Lifelog, and the NTCIR Lifelog website must be useful for you, and all datasets released are public. But first, you should sign the agreed form first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So let's see. Is there any other? Yeah, I think that there's no more other questions. But as I said, anyone have any more questions that you think afterwards? Because there was a lot of information between the two talks. So if people have some time to digest and play back videos if they wanted to, or people who are joining, watching the videos, if you have any questions, send them on to dublin@pyladies.com, and I'll be happy to forward them on to both our speakers, and I will update that Notion page. So first and foremost, I would like to thank both our speakers for their time again. To my co-organizers, Lei, who's there hiding in the shadows, and to my husband, who's actually not on Zoom, but he's like moderating on YouTube as well. So thank you to both of them helping me month to month. And And thank you to everyone who joined us this evening and to everyone who comes and watch the video. So I think there's one thing I keep forgetting every month is to say, please, people, if you, for your support, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff that people say when the streamers. But no, seriously, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let us know what else you want to hear about, topics and things like that. And yes, we will be back next month with PyLadies Paris, so that's gonna be quite exciting. And what I will do now is I'm gonna say so long, everyone, and have a great evening, and thank you to everyone. So
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.